a, a bowl of cereal. A bowl of cereal. I've been good, yeah. I've just been working like 40 hours this week, so punching time in. Okay. You can include your audio there now.
Alright, how's that?
Let me see.
I gotta hear how I sound.
Okay, I gotcha. Perfect. Nice. Alrighty. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another exciting weekend of PGR League Racing. I'm your host, Sidonia Muse. Tonight, joining me in the commentator booth, we have one of our most well-known drivers who won the championship last season in Season 7 of PGR. We have Pete the Newfie.
How's it going, everybody? It's been a long time. Looking forward to seeing some great racing tonight on everybody's most hated track, Coda.
Yeah, a lot of the guys are not big fans of this track. We were talking about this earlier. It's definitely very punishing, especially coming into that second sector there, where the walls are very close to you on the sides. It's very easy to, just go straight into one of them there and lose it.
Oh, definitely. Especially in the 4 Apex right-hander, man. I actually made a mistake there last season, and I hit the wall coming out of the 4 Apex there. So they really had to use throttle control around there.
Yeah, which is not even an insult, but it's more of a testament of how difficult this track can be, that someone like yourself, who was so consistent last season, barely made any mistakes, and yet you made a mistake here, which just shows how difficult this track can be. It's definitely, I'd say it's one of the more difficult tracks in the game, personally.
Oh yeah, definitely, for sure. Especially as well as the first sector, the track is very bumpy coming down there, so you definitely gotta watch out for the bumps and stuff like that around the tracks, all the crisps and stuff.
Yeah, so I feel like as far as dry races go, it's probably going to be one of the more crazy dry races that we have this season, I'd say. So it's definitely one to watch. But before we get into all of that, like always, Pete, as you know, we like to have a couple of pre-race interviews, just to talk to some drivers and catch up with them, see how they've been doing. And tonight we're going to be talking to our Alpine driver, Slingshot, who's currently the one-man team repping. He's been doing a really good job recently for Alpine, your old team, back in Season 7.
Yeah.
And we're going to also be talking to your old teammate, who's down in McLaren, Great Ace. So.
Oh, that guy.
That guy. Who's now teamed up with your old rival. And they're both actually doing pretty good in the constructors right now. I think they're like second to Ferrari, I think.
They're third to Ferrari, actually. They're on 236. Red Bull is on 248.
Red Bull's past them now. Okay.
The Tats.
Okay. Yes. So it's Red Bull and McLaren are, they're before the end of the season. I feel like they'll be caught right up to Ferrari, so it's going to be close for the constructors near the end.
I'm going for my former team, man. I hope Gator and Slim hold on there for that constructors championship and get that big money bonus.
For Ferrari, yep, that'll be sick. Without further ado, let me just send Great Ace an invite and get him in here. There we go. Wait for him to join there now. I'd make sure he has audio included, though. It seems past couple of weeks, though, it's been pretty good. Hasn't been many audio issues. We'll just check. Worst thing I've ever had to do recently is, a lot of times if someone leaves and then they come back to the party, usually it fixes it, so. Hello, Sean, you got your audio included there, man? Okay, let me make sure I can hear you there. Okay,
There we go. Test.
Okay, let me see.
Is Pete in the game?
Okay, I got you there.
Yeah, I
I
just
gotcha.
joined the game.
Are you spectating tonight, Pete?
Yes, sir.
He is, yeah. He's
right.
joining me in the booth tonight.
Yes, sir.
Excellent.
So, Sean, start things off. How have you been feeling about your performance so far this season, man?
Getting better, getting a little faster, improving. Just got to keep it on the track, right?
Yeah, that's
Right. Keep it on the track,
Consistency is
finish the
king.
race. It hasn't probably been my greatest season, but other than that, not too bad. I'm getting the flow of the corners better,
Yeah,
but
yeah, definitely. I will give you that. Yeah, definitely a lot less DNFs. Like you've finished a lot more races this season. Already
absolutely,
than last
yeah.
season, I think.
Yeah.
So consistency has definitely gotten better for you. Now, obviously, this season you're with Benzo on McLaren, and you guys have been doing a really good job recently. Constructors, me and Pete were just saying, you're catching up to Ferrari there. Have you and Benzo, you and Benny have a good relationship as teammates?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, Benny and I are usually in a party chat together during the race and working on each other's strategies, letting each other know what's going on and where everybody is on the track or what's happening. So that's the good thing about being in a party with your teammate is you can work out a lot of things, right? Or you can say, hey, there's a crash up here in the middle of the corner. Go watch yourself, right? A lot of things like that help.
Yeah. Right. Yeah, just a little bit of like awareness and knowledge that normally there'd be someone else telling you all that in a real race, but
Exactly.
when you're racing on here, you don't get.
Sometimes you don't want to take your eyes off the screen to look over to the map, right? So if somebody knows something's going on, or safety cars coming out, right? Because sometimes I won't even get notified. All of a sudden, everybody's just stopped, and I'm like, "What's going on?" Right? But it is what it is.
Yeah.
This is just not one of my
good stuff.
favorite tracks. I like the track; it's okay, but as far as being fast, no. I'm just gonna try to bring the car home for Benny and get some points.
What is it about this track
Right.
you don't like? What's probably the part you had the most
Yeah, I was
trouble
gonna
with?
ask that.
I can't
You
find
just read my mind, Peter.
Yeah, I can't find a rhythm here, but again, it's never been one of my favorite tracks. Like I said, I like the track. I just can't get into a rhythm, right? And I find in some corners, I don't know if it could be wind, but sometimes do the same thing, the same corner, and then all of a sudden the car will kick out with with 2-lap old tires on. Like it makes no sense. That's my only
Yeah,
issue.
definitely. Especially with a lot of bumps in this track too, right? It's not really the smoothest surface on the calendar.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but no, that was the exact question I was gonna ask you, so that worked out perfectly. Yeah, I'm the same way. I find it is really hard to get into a rhythm here. There's a lot of things that can screw you up. Like right out the gate, you got that first sector, which is like Silverstone on crack. That's what I like to call it.
Well, exactly,
So,
and for me in my cockpit view, because I sit so low in the car, I can't see the first apex, so I'm always looking for signs on the road. Oh, serious, right? I'm counting boards and everything, and then if I happen to notice the marker board, then I know it's okay. It's time to brake, start turning in. But sometimes it turn in too early, sometimes I don't turn in enough, right? Once I get down the hill, I'm good to go. But that's where I lose all my time is in the first corner. And probably the last, or second last, you have to really be careful coming out of that corner just before the pit.
yeah, exactly. Now, my last question for you, I don't know if Pete might have something else to ask you, but my last question for you is, I don't know if you've been in any of the practice sessions this week or anything for this race tonight, but who's looking quick here tonight? Because I heard your teammate on Discord, I saw that Benzo was up to his old ways with the sandbag and possibly. So I
Oh,
was wondering.
I don't know how much sandbagging he was doing. I haven't practiced actually with him. I was in a lobby with Abrupt and Tats, and I think it was Sling, and we turned 4 or 5 laps, and that was it. And then everybody kind of went to bed, and that was about all the practice I had on this track this week. So, but I don't think Benzo's sandbagging. He doesn't have anything to prove.
Yeah, and if I remember correctly now, Peter, you might have a better memory for me than me, since you and him were in such a rivalry last season at this point. When you DNF'd, do you remember where he finished last season? Was it like 4th or something, or? I don't think he got podium last season.
No, he didn't.
Here.
He made a mistake near the end of the race, I believe. And he got like 4th or 5th. Who won the race?
I feel like it was Fire. Was Fire?
Yes, yes, it was Fire. Sony crashed, right?
Yeah, Stony crashed
Yes.
after you. Yeah.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Fire won that one.
But yeah,
So Fire's gonna be someone to watch for tonight.
yeah, and I'm
Yes.
sure Abrupt and Taz
I've heard in the
doing a lot
parties
of practice.
I've heard it. I've heard in the parties I was in earlier that Abrupt seems to be pretty quick here.
Yeah, Abrupt does well, I think, at this track, and I think they've been practicing most of the week. So I just been too sick to be practicing. So
And
If I could shake
one
this
more
stupid-
question for you, Sean.
yep.
I just looked at the championships. With 7 races to go, you and Slim are quite close. So you're only 10 points apart. You think you can beat him?
Oh, I plan on going by him. Yeah, Slim's not even in my radar. I told Abrupt I was after him. And that's my
Okay.
target all season.
I'll definitely.
So I
be
don't know how
watching
many-
that battle.
I don't know how much points are between Abrupt and I, but I told him at the beginning, I said, "You're my next target,
Yeah.
buddy. You're it this year."
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah. If you did better than Abrupt, that would be a huge upset.
Yeah. So
sure.
that's what I'm aiming for. Whether it actually turns out or not, like 7 races is a lot of racing still. So,
oh, definitely.
but I'm trying to convince Slim into adding Portugal now that they've got it back in the game. So, put it at the end of the season or something.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because I love
Portugal's a fun
Portugal.
track for sure.
Yeah, especially in my view. Oh yeah, it's like a roller coaster the
Yeah.
whole time.
I think even if it's not at the end of this season, I feel like it will definitely be at the like one of the first 2 or 3 races in the following season.
In
I would
23.
say. Like,
Or no, well, 23
even-
doesn't come out
in
until
the
July.
no, I'm saying in season 9 of PGR,
Yeah.
like we'll probably have it like right away, like one of the first races
Yeah,
to start the season with, which could be good.
I just watched my
yeah,
patio
that's
chair
everything-
fly through the deck. Or
Yeah.
we're in a storm. We're supposed to get dumped on with snow tonight, and now the wind's doing about 70.
jeez.
Oh yeah. Oh well,
Hopefully.
I'm inside.
Oh well, good luck, man. Hopefully, you finish in the points tonight. You and your teammate, good result for McLaren, and
Oh yeah, we're bringing it home for McLaren. We're getting more points tonight.
yeah, awesome. Good luck, man.
All right, cheers. Thanks for having me,
Cheering for
boys.
ya.
Yeah,
And
good luck, buddy.
have fun tonight commentating, Petey. Glad that you're up in the booth with them.
Yeah, buddy. Thank you. Good luck tonight.
All right, cheers.
Good luck.
And one last thing before we get Slingshot in here, to anyone who's curious, pretty sure Sean, Great Ace, also streams his races perspectives over on Twitch, so you can go check out his stream if you want to see his perspective during the race.
You need a very good glass. Oh, I'm
Yeah. But yeah, well, let's. Did you already send me? You sent me a game invite, did you, to the lobby?
I did,
Get
yes.
the lobby started, does it? Okay. I'll join that, and then I will invite Slingshot to the party
Sling
here
the
for the other
thong.
interview. Oh,
They'll never get all that.
fuck. Yeah.
Slim the thug. Slim the thug.
Slim the thong. Best part of the Canada race for sure.
Vodka
Exactly.
to victory.
Oh yeah, cause he's waiting. He said he's waiting for Gator, is he? We're waiting, giving a bit more time for Gator to get in here. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, let me.
Alligator.
Yeah. Invite Slingshot. Get him in here. I believe right now he's like 5th in the drivers, I think.
Slingshot? I don't know. Look at the standings and stuff, do you know?
Yeah, he's overtaken Smoke in points recently. Ever since
Wow.
Smoke got podium at Jeddah, Smoke hasn't had a good
Slingshot
race.
is
there we
sixth.
go.
Hey man, let me just make sure I got your audio coming through there.
Are you back, Pete?
Yeah, buddy. Happened
He's
booth for
in
night.
the booth with me tonight.
Ah, say it ain't so.
How you been,
right.
man? How's everything going?
hey.
How you doing in the championship there?
Good, man.
Looking
You
at
know
now,
what?
You're doing really well.
Thank you, man. Some of these tracks are tricky. This is a tricky track.
Mhm.
You know, where you think that you're gaining time, a lot of time, and you're losing time. And, you know, and it seems like the places where you're gaining time, one minute you do that, and the next minute you're not gaining it the same way. So I'm filling it out. But hopefully I can, if I can get into 138s, I'll be happy.
Yeah,
On the,
138's pretty solid time, man.
Yeah,
we
if I
talked
could
about
do
Yates
that.
better earlier about the first sector and the third sector. You got them tough S's in the first sector.
Yes.
And you got the 4 apex right in the third
Yes.
sector. Where
Yeah,
I made a
now
mistake.
I heard Slingshot. Now, I heard that you were telling me that one of the turns that you struggle with the most on this track is that first uphill left. Have you been practicing?
Yes, I have.
Have you gotten better at that?
Yes, I
okay.
have. I got good. That actually is where you lose a lot of time at. That's where you lose a lot of time at right there. And
It's hard
so
to get your breaking point.
yes,
Sorry.
yes, because everything, the boards and everything are way over. It's not
You're
like
over the
right
crest
there.
of the hill.
Yeah, so it's kind of one of those things where you either got to get it right, and yeah, I'm a whole lot better, but I know that's where I lose time at, so I got to remember to keep it in there right there, and I'll be all right.
Yeah. And I've seen you practicing all week, so I gotta ask: do you think, with all your practice, do you think you might have more pace than your rival Smoke here tonight, or do you think you're gonna have to consistency him like you usually?
I'm gonna have to out consistent everybody. You know, I don't take anything for granted from that. My power, my strength is consistency. So what winds up happening for me sometimes in some of the races, I wind up getting faster, and because like, oh, this is the rhythm that I need to be in, and so sometimes I'm not a good qualifier, but when it gets to the race, sometimes I am. I just got to remember to actually keep up with the pack, and that's the thing I got to work on.
Yeah, for sure, man. I'm going into, I think, like Pete said, after this race, we have 7 races left.
Yeah.
And I was wondering, in terms of like where you're to right now, where are you shooting for in terms of your finishing placements and like the drivers and such by the end of it all? Do you think?
Well, you know,
do you think there's any chance you get past Larry? That would be
No.
kind of crazy.
If
No,
you
I'm
get
not gonna
past
do-
Larry, man, you're definitely saying something because
I'm not
he's
gonna get
one of the
past
top
him.
drivers here in this league.
He's
right?
fast. Yeah, he's fast.
But he makes mistakes.
Yeah,
so
he does.
You can
He
capitalize on those mistakes.
If they make mistakes, then yeah, I mean, I might actually be able to pass a lot of guys. But again, like I said, I'm gambling on or holding my hopes on my consistency, and I'll just keep it at that. But would I like to actually finish up, you know, like top 5? I definitely would like to do that.
You're only 6 points behind Firewater.
Right?
That's
And
close.
he's what? Where is he at right now? Top 5?
Yes, sir. He's top 5.
Yeah. So if I can get top 5, I'll be happy with that. Oh, I guess they're starting, man. So I got to
Oh
go.
yeah, man. Definitely. That's a wicked result.
That's a
for all
big
season.
accomplishment. Yeah.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it.
You push for that,
That's
man.
a win then in my books. But now, obviously, Firewater, we were just talking about him. It's going to be, might be interesting here tonight because we were saying he did win here last season, so he might pull some hidden shit out of the pocket. So
well, you know what?
Keep an eye on him.
Lately, man, sometimes I've been giving him a hard time. You know, and when we were in Hungary, I gave him a hard time.
Yeah, you talk that shit.
Yeah. So.
Oh
let's see what
damn.
we can do here.
Alrighty, man. Well, I I don't want to hold you up any longer. It looks like we're getting into our
Yeah,
short
they get ready to do
qualifying
it right
session
now,
here.
man. Yep.
All
right,
right.
hey.
So good luck, man. Hopefully
Good
it's another
luck,
top
buddy.
5 finish.
I hope so too, man. All right, Pete. Good talking to you, man.
Good luck, buddy. Take it easy now.
Hey,
Put on a good show
thank you.
for us in the booth.
Thank you. All right, Papa. Take it easy.
Cheers, bud.
All right.
Appreciate that, Papa.
Yeah, and Slingshot, one of our definitely one. I'd say one of the nicest guys. Great, hands down.
For sure, man. This is definitely a strange perspective for me, man.
Yeah, you get to see it from this
is
perspective
pretty sick,
now,
actually.
which is kind of interesting. So predictions coming out here. Usually, Vodka is usually one of the first out, always. Like on the dot, he's usually one of the first out of the pits. I'd say Doyle and Vodka will probably be first 2 out.
Oh, definitely vodka, for sure.
That
All
would
right,
be
we're
my
started here
assumption.
now. Let's see
Yeah,
these awesome drivers put on a show for us tonight.
Perfect. Yeah, let's see here. We got
Okay,
17 and a
then,
half minutes during this qualifying session to set the grid. Now we just see we got looks like we got 14 drivers here tonight. We got the 2 Ferrari guys, Gator and Slim.
And we have-
Gator, who's filling in for you.
And we have Doyle coming out of the pits here in the Haas.
And let me guess, Vodka. Let me see. That's a Red Bull, isn't it?
It's vodka.
Yeah, see,
I told you.
Yeah, so him and Greybush and the Red Bulls, Bad Madu and Abrupt. Now it'll be interesting to see if Abrupt can have a good performance tonight, because you've probably noticed from looking at the standings, it's been a rough season for Abrupt. He hasn't had a single podium yet.
Oh, really? Wow.
Yeah. 15 races in.
Oh,
Not a
wow.
single podium. So the Williams, he really hasn't been feeling it in the Williams.
We got Larry out here on the Alpha Tauri. Hopefully he can put off a good result tonight and try and get up into the top 3 range in the championship there. He's not too far behind myself, actually. So hopefully he can get up in the top 3.
Yeah, he definitely could still finish in the top 3, for sure.
Still a lot of racing left.
Yeah, he did fall behind his teammate. Smoke was gaining on him for a bit there, but like I said, the past couple of races, Smoke has been having a rough time with it. So this is the perfect opportunity for Larry to extend the lead a little bit, show that he's the P1 driver on AlphaTauri. And kind of return to form for the end of the season, considering how high of a point he started at. I mean, he was fighting with you at the beginning, the first couple races of the season.
Oh,
so.
definitely. We had a really, really nice scrap at Imola there, I remember.
Yeah.
And he spun under pressure there, so.
Yeah. And that was kind of like the turning point there for the drivers. But now I think
we have Vodka and Doyle on a hot lap, I believe. I'm gonna stay on with Vodka and see how he does.
Yeah, hopping on with Vodka there. To see what kind of time he gets in. So you stay on with Vodka. I'm gonna give Doyle, show Doyle some love here in the Haas. He's been Doyle's actually had some of his best races of the season recently. I mean, disregarding last week's because of how crazy Singapore was. Monza and Hungary were actually good races for him. He stuck through it and actually ended up finishing in the points. Both races in the Haas. So.
Oh, Vodka went wide down there in Sector 2. They started Sector 2. He's now on the main back straight there, getting the DRS, and see what kind of Sector 2 time he pulled off here. We got Doyle not far up ahead of him. He's now entering the 3rd sector. Very, very technical sector, Heracota. He goes through his tricky left-hander, see if he gets his apex rate. He's kind of a late apex.
Yeah, looks like he stayed within the limits though. I think he kept his 2 tires in.
And he loses.
He
loses it. See what I mean, man? You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Those
right
full
there.
apex, right?
Yeah, you turn too hard there, and the car just loses it. Yeah.
Ooh, Vodka invalidates his lap. in the third sector somewhere. I missed it. But he is invalidated, so this lap will not count for him. So he'll have to go around
Yeah,
again.
someone else now who's close to posting their first time. Because like we said, both those times from Vodka and Doyle kind of went to shit.
Stoney, and he goes into the pits.
He goes into the pits. Yeah, so.
Now, who do we got coming around the last sector? We got Larry coming here now. Let's see what kind of time he can get.
Yeah. Larry
Takes,
better cross the
takes
line
the
here.
final
Looks like he's
corner
going to get a
very nicely.
136?
137,
No, 137.
Alright, who else we got coming? We got Slim here starting in the lap in the Ferrari. My
We
old
got
teammate.
Benzo's lap. Benzo's going to have to go again. His time was validated. Yeah.
Oh, okay, so Larry has the only on here. And it's a really good time as well.
Yeah, Slingshot coming through the final couple turns here now. In the Alpine, we'll see what he can get.
See how he takes his final turn, very, very tricky. He hits his apex perfectly. Oh,
Yeah,
he's,
posted 139.2. Not bad, not bad. Obviously not up there with Larry. But, yeah, if you're not careful, easy to invalidate on that final turn there. Reminds me a lot of Sochi, actually, that final turn there. The way it just cuts. It's like a very straight cut there.
We got
Final
Vodka
turn.
coming around again.
Oh! Stony Stewart out of the...
Where'd that
he's
happen
just
to, Will?
retired. I think he retired. I think he wasn't out on track. He's in the pits. I think he just retired
Oh, wow.
in the qualifying. I don't know what happened. We got a yellow flag there in sector 3. Was that Doyle on his outlap? No? Or was it fire? Some Haas.
fire
No, it was fire. Fire
water.
just spun.
Firewater. He must have a setup. His tires
Yeah,
are
Firewater.
getting too hot there.
Yeah, same lost in the same spot his teammate did.
Ooh, who's coming
Right
through
there.
there? Great Ace is coming through on his hot lap here. Let's see how he does. And see how he does in his final corner here. He misses apex a little bit. Hopefully he can recover. 141 to
One. So we got a time on the board. I'm assuming
5th place.
he's probably
right
gonna
now.
go again. Yeah, I'd imagine Great Ace is gonna go again after that. We also got Slim there, who posted the 139.7, which puts him just behind Slingshot, which is about on par where Slim's pace has been so far this season. Him and Slingshot have kind of been like, you know, like Sling said, kind of closer to the back of the grid in terms of pace, but the two of them, when they're consistent, can definitely pull off some great point finishes. Slim's been waiting to have a really good race. You know, he's had it rough during the second, third. Had a great start to the season. Kind of had a little bit of a rough second patch, so hopefully this final third of the season will be strong for the Ferrari driver.
And Benzel spinning sector.
Oh.
Sorry, cut you after, Will. But I don't know if you noticed. Look how close him and Larry are in the time. Look at that time. He's only 500s off Larry. There.
Yeah, less than a tenth off Uncle Larry there. As Vodka again, same. Both of them slower than Larry.
Wow, less than a tenth between the three drivers.
Yeah, so it looks like, you know, the front of the pack is shaking up there, but there's still a couple of fast guys who still haven't put out times yet, though. As we can see, Smoke still in the pits. Gator only going on his out lap now, so when Gator starts his hot lap, we'll probably hop on with him.
That Great Ace coming around here now. See if he can improve. And he misses apex once again on the final corner. But he does improve. And he moves
Slight
up in
improvement.
the 6th.
Very slight improvement, but
We have
still
Benzo
improvement
coming around there.
nonetheless.
Nope. Benzo's in the pits. We have a Ferrari coming up
Benzo
there.
in the pits. Slim going into the pits now as well. Try again.
I'll stay on with Gator and see how he does. He just started his hot lap.
Yeah. Oh, someone spun there. Doyle spinning there. Yeah, we'll stay on with Gator for now. Gator.
Oh, we have Doyle spinning. Doyle, Firewater.
Yeah.
Firewater.
Great Ace also going off there in that first sector.
Oh.
Having a little bit of trouble.
Now how about my Gator?
There-
See how he does. He's just in front of Great Ace here. And he goes purple in the first sector. Wow. Let's see how he does.
Oh.
Ooh, it was a nice apex there. Here's breaking point perfectly. You
Yeah.
probably get a little taller, right?
That's the cool thing about having you on me tonight is that you're gonna notice, you know, being how experienced you are at this, you're gonna notice some things that
100
I
meters.
otherwise wouldn't notice. With
No,
their,
it broke a bit too late there. It goes wide. That's definitely gonna hinder his
there.
time here.
Yeah, not the cleanest sector 2. We'll see if he can make it up in sector 3.
Sector 3 starts off really clean. Go wide here and try and get that apex on the left. No, he misses it there. Very,
No.
very tricky corner.
Mm-hmm.
It's a bit wiggly.
Yeah.
And he loses it.
Oh,
See
and he
what I mean?
spins on that
See
same
what I mean?
turn.
Yeah, the same
As
turn, man.
Fire and Doyle.
It is.
Yeah.
It is honestly the toughest turn on the track. Sector 1, people haven't seem to have a tough time with it.
I think it all comes down to your setup, and it seems that a lot of these guys, because of how windy this track is,
Yeah,
they're running a
definitely.
lot of downforce. And like you said, if you all it is just they're turning too hard. They're giving just a bit
Yes.
too much gas coming out of that turn, and yeah, it's
You gotta be very, very sensitive on the wheel in these cars, especially when you're going that quickly.
100%. Yeah. But yeah, half the grid still hasn't posted. 7.5 minutes left of the qualifying session. Half the grid
Yes.
hasn't posted a time yet. So Greybush is, Greybush and Slim's 139 is not looking so bad now. If the other guys don't
We've
get
got
times
Grey
in.
Bush coming here now, but unfortunately his lap is invalidated, so let's see if he actually goes around again. Who do we have coming up there in the third sector? Yeah. Yeah,
Doyle
Doyle.
coming around
Doyle
again
coming
here.
around here. See how he's here.
Still hasn't.
This tricky turn again. And wow, he actually hits it perfectly. Yes,
Yeah, that was great.
There was a great turn there now.
That was great
Let's see
from
if he can
Doyle
keep
there.
it up here. Good turning there.
Flying tick.
And he misses the apex. It's unfortunately going to cost him a little bit of time.
You'll find sector 2. I think one of the Williams, Badman invalidating his time. That was a Williams having issues.
Yeah,
there.
Doyle posting a 141.2, puts him right behind grade ace and P8 there.
Nice. Yeah.
See if he
So
goes
at least
around
there's a
again.
time on the board.
See if he can improve again.
Yeah, now that is at least it's a time on the board because as we can
Oh,
see, he
definitely.
won't be starting from the very back. Stoney already having retired.
See how far
We now have Firewater,
Firewater goes
crossing, and
pole.
Firewater takes the fastest lap so far with a 136.6.
By 0.4 of a second too. Wow. What
I
a
told
lap
you
for
this guy
Firewater.
got pace here, man.
Yes.
You could see why he won here last time.
Oh
And he's got some
wow.
hidden tricks up his sleeve. Abrupt now crossing the line. Abrupt's gonna get a time on the board.
P5. Wow. Okay.
5.
Splits him and
Really good stuff from Abrupt as well.
Vodka and Slingshot.
Yeah,
Now.
Abrupt only a couple tenths behind the faster guys.
Yeah. Now as the session progresses, the track is going to get faster. So let's see if Larry, Benzo, or Vodka, or possibly Abrupt, can get past Firewater there. With 5 minutes to
Yeah.
go. You have
Yeah.
the trick is you want to wait as long as possible before you go out, but you also want to get your outlap in because the longer you wait, the faster the track is going to get with the rubber on.
Yeah.
So it's going to be very tight here.
Vodka just starting a new hot lap here now. Though he is on these softs, he's gotten them heated up a little bit now. 3 laps old. A little worn, but
It
trying to
might
see
be a
here,
little bit
you'll
too much
find-
wear here. See how he does. Oh no! Look!
You'll
Look! See mistake.
yeah, mistake right there.
Oh
Yeah,
boy!
that's gonna cost him. It's gonna. Yeah, that's definitely gonna cost him there. Badmadou and go.
And Larry.
Yeah, Badmadou.
Larry still gets pole, but he spins.
Larry-
Oh my God!
Larry just barely sets it, does he? Wow.
Larry was spinning
Right
over
on the line.
and he still got pole. Wow!
Wow.
That was awesome to see. I'm so glad I caught that.
Holy shit! Wow. Yeah. So that happened at the same time. Badmadou spun there in the second sector, almost face planted right into the wall. That's going to cost him. So Badmadou still with no time on the board. Unfortunately, he only got 4 more minutes left to get a timeout. And now Smoke, the other 2 guys, Smoke and Gator, are now on their outlaps before all things end here. They're going to try to get times in. But yeah, that was crazy. Insane laps from Larry and Firewater there.
I actually clipped that so we can put that in the stream.
And the highlight reel, nice. Appreciate that. Yeah, if you see anything huge like that I don't catch, because I was watching Bad Madu that time, so.
Hell yeah, man.
See anything like that, just clip it. Easy peasy. Now,
What do we got coming over the line here? Wow, that was quite the moment there. He was coming over the line. We have Benzo coming around. See how Benzo does?
about to cross.
No, he doesn't improve.
Nope. Just,
Oh.
yeah, just a few tenths off. 136.7. Damn.
Wow, okay, Larry actually put a really good time. If Larry didn't spin on the final corner, he would have been at least in the 136.2s. Definitely, for sure. He lost a lot of time spinning there.
Yeah, that was a crazy lap from Larry there. As now Gator, Gator just starting his hot lap there now.
And he spins.
And he spins right away. Oh my goodness.
Oh wow.
He's only gonna have like
He only got 3 minutes
like
left,
one
so
more chance.
well, he may have to go back in for more tires because they might be shot.
Right? Oh my goodness, not great for the Ferrari drivers here tonight. So far anyway.
Alright, I believe Slim is Slim is on his hot lap and he's starting his sector 2.
Yeah. Meanwhile, I'm here. I'm on board with Smoke right now, who is the other person still waiting. Post a time. Bad Madu also hasn't posted a time yet. He's
Bad
just
Madu
ahead of
makes a
Smoke.
mistake.
Oh, yeah, but a great recovery.
Alright, Great Ace is getting around the final turn now. See if he can
Oh,
improve.
Smoke with the purple sector too.
And Great Ace does not improve.
And he spins. Smoke gone off there at the
Oh
same
my
spot
goodness,
where
I missed
Greybush
it.
has gone off.
Oh wow.
Smoke and Greybush both go off there.
Is this racing or
wow.
ping pong?
Like, Smoke had a purple sector 2 going into sector 3 there, so that could have been a really good lap for Smoke. Unfortunately, didn't turn out that way. Now, yeah. Now Gator's only going to have one more chance as well. Bad Madu does get a time on the board thanks to his recovery, but it's still only a 141.
We got Dola coming around the last 4 apex turn here. See if he can improve. Here he comes up the last turn. See how he takes this here. And good apex there. But he goes a bit wide.
Oh,
And he does not improve. Alright.
no, we have
We have Firewater on the left. Let's see if he can improve there. And no, he's on an
let's see.
outlap.
We got Greybush retiring in the pits there, I believe. We got Gator. This is going to be Gator's last chance to get a better time on the board. Gator and Smoke, 2 of them.
Alright, we got
Giving it
Great
their all
Ace coming
here.
around again. And he invalidates on the second last turn. Oh my goodness. Great Ace is not going to be happy with that. He only has 30 seconds left to try and set a new lap. Ooh.
You see, alright, Smoke coming around the same part of the track where he messed up to last time now, going into sector 3.
See how he takes this turn here. Lifts off a little bit there like he should. See how he does with this turn here. He hits that apex absolutely
Nice.
perfectly.
Yep, perfectly stays within
Great apex there.
line there.
No,
Oh,
no, he goes a bit wide. He goes a bit wide.
why?
See how he does here. And
What?
P6.
The game doesn't invalidate. I
He
guess
goes
one of his
P6.
tires. I guess one of his tires was still in. Maybe the rear left was still in.
Rear left, yes, was definitely still in there. Barely.
So that's gonna, at least that's gonna give Smoke a fighting chance here going into this race. It's gonna put him in 6th, it looks like. Gator now about to cross the line. Let's see what he posts here. It's gonna bounce Gator up at the last second to
P9.
9th. So that might be one of the first times this season so far that Slim has out-qualified his Ferrari teammate.
Oh wow.
It's a great qualifying for Slim there. That's 7th.
Firewater goes
A lot
full.
of,
Firewater goes full.
oh! And Firewater takes back the pole from Uncle Larry at the last second.
Wow, what a great lap from Firewater. He definitely
What
has
the-
pace here.
Yeah, what a time from Fire.
35.9. He definitely has pace here.
Yeah. Now this would be crazy for Fire because just to give you a little heads up, Fire has not won a race yet this season.
Oh my
He got
goodness.
third. He's had several podiums. Like he got podium last week at Singapore. He's definitely been doing a lot better than he was at the beginning of the season.
Yeah, great. He's coming around the
But-
final corner there, sort of cut you off, Will. See if he can improve, and no, he doesn't.
No, he doesn't? Okay. But yeah, Fire's been on the up in the second half of the season compared to the first, so I would not be surprised if this ends up being Firewater's first win of the season.
What
In
a
his
time
home
for
race.
Firewater. Well, the only one in the 135s.
Fives. Wild. So that's going to be our grid for the beginning. We're starting off with Fire on pole alongside with Uncle Larry. Two of them were clearly the fastest here. Larry probably would have had a 135 as well. Like you said, he would have been up there near the 135s if he hadn't spun there on the straight. Followed by the rivals, Benzo and Vodka, third and fourth. Abrupt and Smoke, fifth and sixth. Great qualifying for Abrupt there in the Williams. He definitely has pace here. Slim and Slingshot, 7th and 8th. Gator and Greybush, Great Ace and Bad Madu. And then Doyle and Stoney's going to start from the back because he retired in the pits for some reason. I don't know if he must have sustained some damage or something.
Oh, for sure, man. I'm not sure why he retired. Like you said, he must have retired in pits. But I don't think I've seen him on track.
No. Yeah.
Yeah, 5 or 6 minute breaks so the boys can bathroom break,
Yeah.
glass of water, drink a beer.
Yeah. The usual. Yeah. It's when everyone likes to take a break. Usually I'll have to take a 5-minute break here too, but yeah, it depends. Are you do you need to go grab anything before the race?
I may. Don't know yet.
Because I was gonna say that yeah, it'd be kind of crazy if Firewater won, because that would be another new race winner for the season. We've had so many different race winners this season. It's been crazy,
Oh, definitely, man.
honestly. It's been
I remember
extremely
when
competitive.
I remember when the season first started, we had 4 or 5 different race winners up until Miami.
Yeah, absolutely bonkers. Now, as we saw there, Benzo and Vodka, third and fourth, going to be waiting to capitalize. They might not have the same pace tonight as Fire and Larry, but similar to what Slingshot was saying, they might try to out-consistency the top two, potentially, because anything could happen. You know, Larry or Fire could spin on the first lap. So
That would
anything's
be
possible.
something. That would be something.
Yeah, that would definitely be heartbreaking for them. But yeah, because Benzo now, after what happened last week at Singapore, Benzo now has like a 30, I should say Vodka has like a 30-point lead on Benzo in the drivers. So this
Okay.
is
So Benzo needs this win here tonight.
Benzo. Yeah, Benzo needs something big. He needs
He needs a podium or a
to
win here.
win. Yeah, he definitely needs a podium here if he wants to stay competitive in this championship. If not, it's going to be really rough going into the last 7 races. Though, like we said, we still do have 2 sprint races left this season. Mexico and Japan are both sprint races that are left, and sprint races always offer a ton more points than usual. So nothing's over yet. The drivers and the constructors are definitely both still up for grabs, which is great because at this point last season, you know,
Yeah.
I mean, things were still close, but they were starting to wrap up. You know, like you were starting to pull your lead at this point, I would say.
Yeah, definitely. With there's 4 or 5 races left. That's when I started to realize that it was coming, and I had to pick up my pace, man, because the boys were coming.
Yeah. So the pressure is going to be on some of these guys here for sure. If we just take a look there now, 'cause I'm just can't remember off the top of my head. But yeah, so according to our standings at the moment, the even though he's at the back, you might have noticed you can never really count out Stoney though, because we've had a couple of races recently, such as Silverstone, both sprint race weekends, Silverstone and Hungary, and Stoney had grid penalties and started all the way from the back, and he still got like second at Silverstone from all the way in the back. He had to start the race from like 11 for 12th, and he ended up getting second to Vodka, I believe. So even though Stoney started from the back, you can't really count him out either. Peter, are you there? Or are you gonna get a drink?
Sorry, I was talking to myself. Yeah, Stoney is very, very consistent here in the race. Not only here, but he's very consistent overall in races. But don't forget, last season he did have that crash out. So
Yeah.
let's see if he can finish.
But it would be a great redemption for him, though. Similar to this season, Benzo had a great redemption at Hungary from last season.
Yes, for sure.
Maybe Stoney will get his redemption here tonight. We'll have to wait and see. But currently, Firewater is the highest ranking in the Drivers' Championship, who has not won a race yet. So the pressure is on Fire to win a race, especially if he wants to get up into the top three and pass where you're currently sitting right now at 190. Him and Larry are still 122 and 112 respectfully. So they still got to put pedal to the metal if they want to pass the point lead that you had when you left at Imola.
Yeah, they definitely have to try and have a lot of clean races here, and they have to try and get podiums in order to catch me up. So I don't know how long it's been. It's been a couple minutes, so hopefully shortly we get the race going on.
Yeah. Hopefully we'll get the race underway. I think it was like 28 laps, was it?
I believe so.
28 here.
Laps.
28 here, Coda. That'll be nice. Get that underway. Now, get some knowledge from UP, because I just want to clarify here. Because it seemed to me like if we see any safety cars, because, it's definitely possible for us to see one or two safety cars here tonight. As we saw there, a lot of people were already messing up in the qualifying. So where on the track do you think we'll see the most potential DNFs? Because we saw a guy spin going into the third sector, but there's a lot of room there, so you might not necessarily DNF from the race, you know what I mean? Like causing a safety car. To me, it seemed more going into the second sector would be where you'd hit a wall,
I still think lap 1, turn 1, man, is going to be rough.
Yeah. We're
And
going up
yeah,
over that hill.
And yeah, going up over that hill, man, trying to find your braking point, especially with all the other drivers around you.
I mean, we saw it this year with George Russell and Carlos Sainz
Yeah.
going up that hill. And the CIA operative disguised as George Russell.
Yes, had to take Carlos out so we get closer to him. Yeah. Championship. But yeah, also, the third sector, man, is going to be really tough on drivers tonight.
Oh, now I want to get your opinion on this. Look at this. Look at the... I always put my settings on tire to show off people's tires. Look at the different tire choices we have here tonight. This is definitely one of... Usually it's one or two strategies, but it looks like there's several different strategies people are going for tonight.
Well, definitely, man. The top four are definitely going for a one-stop here tonight. Hard to soft, I believe it is.
Yeah.
I haven't raced here in a while, so I'm not really knowledgeable about the tire strat here. But I think it's hard to soft here at one stop. It looks like Abrupt's going for a
medium, though. Abrupt's trying something different.
He could be He could be going long on his second stint and do a one-stop, or he could do medium soft for that aggressive two-stop strategy.
Yeah. But then we have some of the slower guys opting to go start on the softs to give them like a little bit of an edge early in the race, and then save, maybe go softs to the hards.
Okay, here we go.
Maybe they want
Medium to hard is the one stop. It's what was wrong with the hard
okay.
soft. So medium to hard is the one stop here.
Medium to hard.
Or
okay.
hard to medium. Or you could do soft, medium, medium, or soft, medium. There's a lot of
So we'll
different
have to-
strategies here.
Yeah, we'll have to see how it plays out. But as you can see, Stoney in the back, obviously he's starting on the hards as well. He's definitely going to try to hit as late as possible, I would imagine. At this point, Stoney really has to make no mistakes. If he wants to really have a good finish here tonight, he has to hope everyone else makes mistakes, and he just keeps it together. If he starts making mistakes, there's going to be that cascade effect where it's one mistake after another, and then you just can't claw your way back. After
I'm
that.
curious about this hard tire warm-up here. Hard tires are really, really hard to get heated up in this game. So I'm curious now how everybody's going to go through the first sector with them.
Yeah, Abrupt could have a really good start here, actually.
Abrupt could be up for a couple places.
Yeah, he could move up a couple positions here off the beginning. We'll have to see as the drivers pull into their spots on the grid now.
As much as I wish I was out there on the grid with the boys. And look at this lovely camera angle from Codemasters.
I know, they suck. They suck in this game. These are some shit camera angles in this game on this, man. It's so bad. And it's lights out and away we go here in Texas, here at Austin for the Circuit of the Americas. Coming up on the straight. Oh, look at Benzo Slice coming up the middle of the AlphaTauri and the Haas. Vodka also going side by side with the Haas. Look, Vodka and Benzo moving their way up. We have Great Ace falling all the way back down into 11th. Both Ferraris now are going side by side. Gator pulling ahead of his teammate. Stoney's already moved up 2 positions there off the beginning. I don't know if you noticed anything there. It looks like Firewater fell all the way down to 4th there. Benzo and Vodka had a much better start than him. Brupp still sitting in 5th.
I did notice, man. That was a nice move from Benzo. Slice going up the middle there. Going in the turn.
Yeah, that was great.
Vodka
Great move there.
And Vodka with the big jumps as well in P3. He gained 1 position off the start.
Yeah.
And now we got Abrupt and Firewater. Abrupt with a nice move down the inside of Firewater there. And we got no DRS for the first 3 laps of the race. So let's see how Benzo can try for it. No, he's not. He's too far back.
No. Not yet. Not quite. And yes, going down the bottom here. Yes, Great Ace has now spun. Great Ace is all the way at the back now, for the time being.
Great Ace losing around that corner at the end of the straight there. Also very tricky corner to get your throttle down there.
Yeah, Stoney now moving up into 11th. He's now just behind Slim in the Ferrari, but we have another spin from Smoke in the AlphaTauri.
Oh no, it's not good for Smoke
again.
But he is on that one-stop hard and medium, so he could stretch them hard and soft if he wanted to. See how he does here.
He could. Now Abrupt, as we can see, is now in 4th. Looks like even he got ahead of Fire as well.
But then again, Abrupt is on the medium tire, so he will have the pit sooner than the guys in front and behind him.
Correct. Unless he pulls a Benzo Slice and makes the mediums look like hards.
Yeah, and then he can get his PayPal service off safety car.
Let's see.
Well, Gator making a bit of a mistake there. He's back on his line there.
Yeah. Gator making a little bit of a mistake. Smoke now overtaking Doyle. Moving up in 11th, trying to climb up into the points. We also have Graybush now, who's, once DRS is enabled, he'll be in range of Slingshot. So we might see him try to make a move on him there as well. And it looks like he's already trying here.
So
trying to use the ERS. Yeah.
And he's going to go for it. He's going to dive down the inside of Slingshot. Can he make the move? No, Slingshot. Oh, he does make the move. He gets better.
The Slingshot's still there.
And Tats, what a
Wow.
great move from Tats.
What a
wow.
move. What
Good
a
move.
move from Greybush there.
Tats, sorry. Greybush.
Wow. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
you
we
can't
got
do
Gator
this in
spinning.
Season 7.
Gator spins.
Oh,
Gator
really?
spins in the,
Shit, yeah.
in turn 4. Okay, I'll record that for you there.
That's that same turn. No, I got it.
You got it?
I got it. Yeah.
Gotta make
And
sure we get
spun
all
there.
these spins here. We got Larry setting purple lap times. And
Yeah,
he's
DRS is now enabled now.
but critically, Larry is out of range of Benzel Slice.
Yep.
So he can try to stretch that lead here.
Gonna have to. Badmadoo's already gone into the pits. He's now coming out on the hard. It looks like, is he? Or no, he was on the hard. Now he's doing something else.
The fuck? And the race is over apparently, folks.
You lagged out, did you?
Yeah.
I'll have to send you an invite here in a second. I'm just catching Smoke. Smoke's right behind Slim now. Smoke fighting for 10th and 9th here with Slim at the moment. I'm just waiting for a good opportunity to invite you. Stoney's also right behind Slingshot. Okay, I'll go for the invite now.
Sorry about that, folks. Apparently the race is over on my screen. Y'all have a good night.
Yes, as we can see here, Smoke going side by side with Slim. Going for an easy overtake on Slim. Not much resistance here, it looks like.
And now I got the race results spoiled for me, so I know who will win the race now. Thank you, game. It is literally showing me the podium animation.
Seriously.
Yes. This game
Oh my
has
God.
Illuminati.
Oh, Greybush making a little bit of a mistake there, though. Lots of guys are going to get by him. He's now there side by side with Slim. He is going to stay ahead of Slim, though. He's currently in 9th. Did lose position to Smoke. So Smoke's now moved his way up into 8th currently. Kind of trying to recover from his mistake he made earlier in the race. Beginning. Most of the top guys still pretty spread out. Larry still has a 2.5 lead on Benzo. Followed by Vodka. Guys at the front all still fairly spaced out. We now have Gator, though, who's caught up to his teammate. His teammate Slim's now going to let him go by, it looks like. Yeah.
I'm coming back.
And then we see Great Ace going for an overtake there on Doyle. The two of these guys love battling. Great Ace always somehow always ends up next to Doyle for these great battle moments.
It's great battle
Sorry,
for those
Sean.
last points positions.
Yeah, sorry. And then we have
But those
now the
battles
gap
usually
has
don't
closed.
last.
Ooh,
But those battles usually
look
don't
at the
last
gap
very long.
there. Benzo's closed. Larry must have made a mistake because look, Benzo's now getting in that DRS range of Larry
Ooh, okay.
for a second there. Now it's gone back to a second. I don't know. They're both making mistakes. I guess now Vodka is actually caught up to Benzo.
Okay, this top 3 battle is gonna get spicy, folks. Because
Yeah.
Vodka will get the RS on this.
Top 4.
battle.
Look, Abrupt's there as well. Just behind Vodka as well.
Alright,
So there's gonna be
Vodka
a bit
will
of a
get
train here.
Vodka will get the RS here on this straight. And we got Abrupt right behind Vodka. Oh, look at this. Oh, but
Yeah.
Vodka's gonna get that
Here we
DRS
go.
as well.
Straight.
Oh, we have a spin.
Was it Smoke once more?
Smoke spun again.
Made a mistake there. Yeah, he's still going, but he did drop down several positions. He's not out of it, but he's gonna have to recover. Nothing ventured, nothing gained for Smoke. He's gonna have to recover once more. Here, no one's still been able to make a move here at the front.
Vodka is staying with Benzo Slice through the first sector here. Very, very tough. With all that dirty air coming in the car in front of you. Let's see if he tries
Now
to move down
Larry-
the inside here. Vodka might try and move.
Let's see.
He's gonna try and move down the
Oh.
inside. And he gets him. What a move from Vodka.
He gets him
Victor.
open out. Ooh,
They're still going side by side here.
they're still going side by side. Yeah.
Oh, Benzo's gonna get DRS off Vodka. But Vodka got Ben. Sorry. Vodka got DRS off Benzo.
Yeah, there's a lot of confusion. All 3 drivers, Gruff, Vodka,
Oh
and
wow,
Benzo,
what a
were all
battle.
going.
What a battle.
Yeah, what a battle for the podium here. and for potentially the win if Larry messes up, because it's not over. Like, anything could happen. Larry could spin at any moment. And don't forget penalties as well. Larry only has like a 2-second gap right now. 1 3-second penalty for warnings, and it's all even again. It looks like Greybush has messed up there though. Yeah, he's not out of the race though. He's just fallen to 12th right now.
I'm staying with the top 4, man. See if Abrupt can get past Benzo here. This is quite the scrap. And unfortunately, he will not get him on the main straight because they all have DRS. They're stuck moving with the train.
Looks
Now.
like
Oh, we got Smoke Gator.
Smoke's now caught back up to the Ferraris. Yeah.
There's a nice little scrap here. Let's see if the Ferraris employ team motors.
Slim goes off track there a little bit
the
though.
Ferraris are going side by side here through the last corner. And Slim lets teammate go, but he also costs the position. He lets Smoke through.
Yeah.
Let's see if he can get past him here around the outside of turn 1. Will he go for the move? Yes, he will. But he goes wide. And Smoke gains that position on Slim. Let's see if he can get Gator here. Stay on board with Smoke here. He's got a lot of momentum here. But we also...
He does, yeah.
He misses his
There's a lot of
apex in
momentum.
the S section. But we do have Abrupt as well, catching up to Benzo.
Oh, yeah. Abrupt is catching Benzo here now in this DRS zone.
And Benzo must have a low downforce setup. Look at that straight line speed. And
Right.
he's able to stay in front of Abrupt.
Yeah, without even keep in mind Benzo, I just checked their time just to see Benzo wasn't even using ERS there.
Oh wow.
Well,
He must have a really
well,
low
Abrupt
downforce
was.
setup here.
mhm.
So Abrupt is definitely quicker than Benzo in the corners. So let's
Yeah.
see if we can stay with him through here. I'm gonna stay on board with Abrupt.
Same, yeah. Very interested to see here.
Now I don't think he'll get him here because they are stuck in the train once again. But he do have, oh look at that cornering speed from Abrupt. But look,
Yeah.
Benzo once again.
Now we're DRS zone.
Benzo
Here we
once
go.
again pulls away. He's not gonna get him down here. He's
Yeah,
far
he
back.
can't. It's hard. He's not being able to get him on these straights.
But he's not far behind now, so hopefully he can stay with him through here and get him down the back straight. Who else is close here? Doyle's getting in within DRS, a Slim Thug down to the back, and Slim Thug
Back,
pits.
yeah.
Slim Thug pits, okay.
Oh, Slim's already pitting. Oh,
He could be doing 2-stop strat here, we'll see. We'll see the
interesting.
time
Oh, and
going.
Greybush.
Greybush
And
pits
Greybush
as
is
well.
pitted as well.
Let's see what he goes on here. He's going on the medium, so yes, it is a 2-stop strategy from Slim.
Slim and Greybush. Both doing
Alright.
the same strategy there, it looks
So
like.
that will be a little battle to watch, pace-wise.
Yeah.
And Abrupt is
But-
still within DRS of Benzo, and Abrupt may get him here. Will he try for a move down the
Just give him-
inside?
Yes, see.
Yes, no. No, he
Just
won't.
not quite.
Great defending
not
from Benzo's
quite
life there.
Yeah. Just not quite there. I think while we were watching that, I think Smoke also messed up there again. He's now in 10th.
Oh,
Saw a little
Smoke.
drop from Smoke there. Smoke currently in 10th. Only soft tire user out on the field right now is Slingshot, still out there, currently at 7th.
His pace will
softs.
start to drop off, so expect to see him pit in a couple laps time, or this lap even.
Yeah, I would imagine though Sling's going for a different strategy. I think Slingshot's probably going for the one stop to the hards. I would
Hard
bet,
to
so.
soft, that's an ambitious strategy here, man, because the soft tires definitely start to wear out very, very quickly once they heat. And look, he does pit this lap.
Yeah.
He is going to go for the 2-stop.
Oh, he got mediums going on, does he?
He's going to have mediums going on. I'm predicting here. I want to find out here for you.
Okay. I'm just holding on with Abrupt just in case something happens with him and
And
Benzo right
yes,
now.
Slingshot does have the medium tire,
2-stop.
so he will be doing a 2-stop.
Okay. His rival Smoke is pitted as well.
And look,
Already.
we have Abrupt within DRS and Benzo again. But
Once again, yeah.
But Benzo has
Might
it on
actually
Vaca.
catch him.
But Benzo has it on Vaca.
Oh,
So, see what happens here.
hold on here, yeah. But yeah, you can just see how Abrupt
We
catches
got
right
Grey.
up to Benzo in the turns.
We have Greybush and Slim. We'll see if Greybush dives down the inside of turn 1. No, he doesn't. He respects Slim there.
Yeah, no, Abrupt still not pulling ahead of Benzo there. Stony now, though, we haven't been talking about Stony at all. Stony has now recovered all the way up to 6th so far. Starting all the way from the back of the grid. And now he's already in 6th, so...
He's doing quite well. But he has yet to stop. Yet to stop.
He has yet to stop. But Greybush, like you said, Greybush is still right now just behind Slim. DRS zone coming up, though. He might get an overtake on Slim here, though. I'm going to wait and see.
Let's see how the straight line speed this Red Bull is.
Compared to this Ferrari. Yeah,
yes,
Slim.
He is gonna get him.
No, DRS.
He is going to get him. And clean move from Greybush.
Very easy, clean move.
No,
from
not yet.
Greybush
Not yet. He locks up. Let's see if Slim's talking good.
Oh.
And Greybush with the move. And next up the road is 2.8 seconds away is Bad Middle. See if we can get him.
And as you can see now, Smoke has come back out on the medium tires. He's now right behind Slim.
We have a spin from
Greybush.
Doyle. We have a spin from Doyle in the last turn.
From Doyle right there on the line, yeah. Right there on the line. That's going to move, it's going to move Slingshot and Great Ace up there now.
The medium tires are starting to drop off, I think, because Abrupt is starting to lose time to Benzo there. He made a couple of mistakes there.
Correct, as Smoke goes for a pass on the straight on Slim. Slim in the Ferrari now following all the way behind at the back.
Slim definitely dropped from his qualifying position. His race pace doesn't seem to be there tonight.
To match, yeah.
Hopefully he can pick it up again once he goes back onto the softs.
Hopefully, yeah, we'll have to see once he does his next stint.
Benzo's close to vodka here.
Oh, Greybush and Smoke overtaking Doyle there.
Oh, I missed that.
Making a little bit of a mistake there in the first sector.
We have Benzo coming up on Vodka. He has now a DRS. And Vodka is vulnerable here.
Let's see, we're now 10 laps into the race. Still no safety cars.
Been very clean race so far.
Yeah, everything's running pretty smoothly here tonight.
Abrupt is definitely now losing time to Benzo and Vodka, so it's soon maybe time for him to pit.
Definitely, yeah, I think so too. Yeah, because he was keeping it competitive, but now completely falling off.
We have two battles going on track currently. Battle for P2 and battle for P11. I'm on board with Benzo's slates here.
Yeah, same currently.
Vodka is getting DRS on Larry, so Vodka is definitely picking up his pace. And we have a spin. We have a spin somewhere.
Yellow's free. Smoke. I think Smoke messed up there. Yeah, yes, Smoke is now falling to the back once more. Smoke's been having a rough race. Like I said, the past 4 or 5 races for Smoke have all been awful. Ever since his podium at Jeddah, he hasn't had a good race yet.
And Smoke gets a penalty now.
First penalty of the race, yeah. As Doyle has now pitted.
Again?
He went 9 laps on the mediums. He went 9 laps on the mediums. I'm guessing he's going to go to the hards to finish the race.
Yes, he is.
Yeah.
One stop.
Yeah.
Do I say again? Oh my god. Okay, see if Vodka can get Larry here. He's in the DRS.
But then he also got Benzo right behind him as well.
Not gonna happen this time. Too fair.
No. That
is really the only close battle happening on track right now.
Yeah, everyone's getting a little spaced out here now.
So, Firewater, what happened to his pace? He's 5 seconds off of Abrupt.
Right, he showed amazing pace and quality, and now these hards have just not been working for Firewater at all. He hasn't gained any time, like on, like you said, even on Abrupt ahead of him, like he's had a lot of time to do it, and he hasn't. You know, we're almost halfway through the race.
I'm not gonna say, I do think that once he gets on those medium tires, we're gonna definitely see pace for Firewater around here.
Definitely, yeah. Yeah, once these guys at the front here, like we see everyone from Great Ace up has still not pitted yet, so
We got Smoke very, very close to Slim Slog here, the battle for
Oh, and
Chief.
as you can see here at the front here, oh, Larry and Vodka went side by side there. Looks like Vodka's trying to take the lead of the race back from Larry. Vodka going for another thing here. Both of them going really close there.
Great racing there from Vodka and Larry there.
Yeah, keeping it clean. Two of them. But now this has allowed Benzo to gain that little extra bit of time since Vodka's had to slow down.
Oh, Benzo spins! Benzo spins!
Oh! He does, yes. On that turn, that cursed turn. We've seen some people spin here tonight. And Benzo does lose a little bit. He loses a position to Abrupt.
Abrupt is now up in the podium position, but he has yet to pit on those yellows.
And as we just missed there, Stoney also gained a position on Firewater as well.
This race is really picking up now, folks. Don't go anywhere.
Yeah, that Mercedes is climbing here tonight, while the Haas is falling.
Firewater's definitely after losing pace during the race.
Yeah,
The hard tires definitely not working.
Vodka is now still fighting for the win with Larry here. Like I said, that big mistake from Benzo, that might cost him in the long run. I mean, the race is still far from over. We have a 10... Oh, what was that? Oh, a
Smoke
DNF
is
from
out of the race.
Smoke.
Smoke is out of the race.
Smoke is out of the race.
We're
Is
going
that
to have
a
a safety car? We're going to have a safety car here. Or will we?
Game can't make up its mind.
Did he just retire on track, or what happened? I never caught that.
Or did he crash? I felt like he crashed
I want to see here.
on that turn. You see here
Yes,
with
he
the Haas?
crashed. He just went straight, it looks like.
He did crash? Okay.
Wow.
So far, no,
Well, that's
no
very
safety car.
unfortunate. That's very unfortunate from Smoke. And Gator gets a 3 second.
Yeah, Gator gets a free second, and I don't know if you saw there because it happened at the same time as Smoke's DNF, but Great Ace got a 10-second time penalty for corner cutting. I think he did a really big
Wow,
corner
that's
cut.
a very harsh penalty for a corner cut.
Yeah.
We got Vodka coming up Larry again.
Yeah.
Steve
Trying to take the lead back from Larry. These two are really fighting here tonight. And Abrupt's kind of just like the stealthy ninja who's just been lurking around, holding that third now. Now that Benzo made a mistake, but Abrupt, like you said, Abrupt has to pit now. The mediums are wearing off.
Yeah, the abrupt.
Yeah, it's kind of like a Carlos Sainz situation where they're like, "Oh, you passed him, good, now pit."
Well, now we went on the hard tire, so he's definitely doing the one stop, mate, like I predicted.
Yeah. One stop for Abrupt.
We got Slingshot here up on Great Ace, but don't forget, Great Ace also has a 10-second time penalty.
Yeah, so that's definitely going to cost him once this race gets going here near the end.
I'm gonna stick on with Slingshot here because we were talking, because he was one of our interviewees at the beginning of the race, and he has a goal of getting top 5.
Yes.
So he needs his points here. See if we can get Great Ace here. Or even Gator. Gator has the 3 second as well, so he only needs to gain 9 seconds.
Yeah. And it looks like Sling on 5-lap mediums. Because the thing is though, Sling did start in the softs though, didn't he? So that Sling is doing...
He is doing the 2-stop.
2-stop.
So he does have to pit again.
Yeah. That's the only thing. But now, yeah, another DNF for Smoke, man. That's what I'm saying. He had such a great start to the season. Like, the first half of the season was amazing for Smoke.
He was up with us with the championship, man. He was doing really well.
Yeah. And ever since he got a podium at Jeddah, he got 3rd place at Jeddah. And ever since, he's done nothing. He's just been getting either finishing outside the points or DNFing the race. He's had a lot of DNFs recently. I don't know. I don't want to speak for the guy. I don't know if he's been going through anything in his personal life the past month. But yeah, the past month has been really rough for Smoke.
Oh, wow.
I don't know what's been going on with him.
Definitely to watch them VODs, man.
Yeah. He's had it rough.
Yeah, man, we still have Slingshot here. Come for Great Ace.
Yeah.
Everybody's starting to spread out there now.
Yeah. Gator now pitting, though. Probably going to go to the hards now for the 1-stop, is he?
Yeah, definitely. He's going to go for the hards here, huh? Yes, he is.
Now Slingshot's getting closer. We're getting closer and closer to Great Ace because Great Ace still has not pit yet.
And we got Gator coming out of the pit lane. See where he is. And he's never mind.
Yeah, let's see what.
Okay.
Let's see what he shapes up. Stoney now. I don't know if we keep forgetting about Stoney here. Stoney is now in 4th
Yeah.
due to abrupt pitting.
So
Yeah,
Stoney
Stoney's
could be.
just.
Stoney needs a
had a
safety
good-
car.
Yeah, he's had a good first half of the race. I'm surprised he didn't get the safety car from Smoke. I guess Smoke was just off track enough that it didn't. It was like the game didn't know what to do. It's like it came up like yellow flag sector 2 and free, then yellow flag in sector 3, then yellow flag in sector 2. Like it just couldn't make up its mind.
The FIA must be operating this race, man.
Yeah, I think Michael Massey came back.
Yeah.
It's
No,
see here now, Bad Madu.
Bad Madu has come up with Gator here, yeah.
Let's see if he's able to do anything in the DRS zone. Williams, as we saw, Williams was actually the fastest car on the straight at Abu Dhabi.
Firewater
today.
pits for mediums. So,
Yeah.
like I said, he's one to
That's it.
watch now. At this stint, he's one to watch.
Yeah, we'll have to see. This is going to be the make or break for Firewater. Can he make up that time on the mediums?
Larry Turr
Oh,
gets his
big
3
turn
second
for the race! Larry picks up a 3-second time penalty. That's going to be huge going forward. Yeah, that's gonna be huge once these guys decide to pit. Yeah.
Then we got Vaca going for a move. Vaca's gonna go for a move down the inside.
Vodka's going for a move, yeah. Up alongside Larry. Makes
See
it
if Larry
with
can
ease,
keep
it
this
looks
move
like.
here.
Oh,
No.
but he's going side by side.
Yep, going side by side. See if Larry can dive down the inside.
Side, yeah.
Oh, Larry and Vaca and Big
Oh,
Scratch
they
here.
almost
They're so close here. Let's see if Larry can do a
touches his
switch.
right rear.
Can he do a switch?
Touches his right rear tire.
Vaca
quite.
victory with a wonderful move around the inside of Larry.
Yeah. Great move from
Vaca
Vodka
not
victory
done
there.
yet. He's not done yet.
No.
Larry's gonna come
And there's
back
the
at him in
DRS
the
zone.
DRS, so
Yeah. Oh, he got really close to the rear. The Vodka there.
Larry's setting up
That
his
could have
move
been-
here.
Yeah. Oh, man. Yeah. You can tell he wants this, man. He's getting so close to outbraking himself and hitting into the back of Vodka.
Vaca with that straight line speed with that Honda engine in the back of that Red Bull.
Yeah. Grey Bush is
Yeah.
now pitted here once again.
I'm staying on this battle for Larry and Vaca. This is a great scrap for the league.
Williams. Yeah.
Larry is now praying for Vaca to get a penalty.
Yeah, because that penalty, that said, man, I said earlier, just wait. If Larry gets a penalty, this all
Vaca
changes.
goes wide. Vaca goes wide.
Oh,
They're very, very close.
Larry doesn't
now.
even know what to do there.
He made the smart decision. Stay behind him. Don't try there. You got
Yeah.
the DRS zone coming, so he'll get him here.
You get him here. Yeah. Let's hold on and see.
Larry with the wonderful apex. You gonna come up on Vaca again? He's gonna get the DRS. The
Here
win
he
open
goes.
here. Hopefully a stroll on Alonso doesn't happen. We'll see what happens to Larry.
Yeah. Let's see.
And here he goes. He's gonna make the move around.
Vodka
the
goes
outside
left,
of
he
Vaca.
goes right.
He goes wide. He goes off track.
Oh,
And Larry still
Larry-
makes the move. No, we don't.
Larry costed him. Larry
left.
cost himself the overtake there.
He
Yeah.
He lets Vaca through because he knew that wasn't fair.
Yeah.
Great sportsmanship there from Larry. But he's gonna stay within that second, so let's see if he gets DRS again. It's critical he stay within DRS there.
Yeah.
Wow, what a scrap for a whole lap. Great racing from Vaca and Larry here.
Yeah.
And Larry pits.
Oh, and Larry takes the opportunity to pit. Yeah. I
Okay,
think-
so this
Super smart call from Larry there. I think we gotta admit that. Like, just as soon as he falls out of DRS range of Vodka due to his mistake, he's like, yeah, okay, I'm pitting
he
now.
could try for the undercut
Um,
here on Vaca. So Vaca needs to pit now to cover off Larry and lose as less time as possible.
He does, yeah. As you can see here, another battle going on at the back as Larry pits for the mediums. Slingshot's also still just behind Great Ace right now in DRS range, with Gator just behind Slingshot as well. So the three of these guys
Oh.
are all close here.
We had a abrupt setting
side by
pace on
side.
the hard tires.
Yeah, it was some side-by-side action
Ooh,
there.
wow.
Gator and Slingshot.
Gator with a nice move down the inside. Very, very tricky corner
Yeah.
to make a pass.
Yeah, there's smooth from Gator there. But yeah, as you said, Abrupt now picking up fastest lap. So Abrupt is crushing it here tonight so
And
far.
Great
He's
Ace
been
pits.
doing
Great Ace pits for
pretty solid
mediums.
race. Yeah. So that's Great Ace's second pit stop.
Yeah, alright, the race has finally calmed down for a little bit. Wow, it was great action
Yeah.
for 2 or 3 laps.
Yeah. That was some great action there with Vodka and Larry for sure.
Now, Vodka still hasn't pit, so let's see if he pitted it in this lap.
He should, realistically.
I think it's about a 25-second loss around here. And right now, Larry is 26.5 seconds behind the leader, so... And Vodka does pit.
He does it. Yeah. Perfect.
Smart call.
Yeah, definitely the right call there. Let's see what Benzo, Slice, and Stoney decide to do.
I'm
Benzo's
watching
going to
Larry.
stay out for another lap. Benzo is staying out for another lap. Let's see what
Larry's
Stoney
right.
does.
It's going to be very close here between Larry and Vodka.
Yeah, Stoney and Benzo are staying out for another lap, though. They're gonna
Larry,
keep going for a little bit longer.
Larry's coming up the main straight here now, but Vodka is still out in the lead.
Yeah. It's a great call from Vodka there. Like you said, yeah, if he had gone another lap, I feel like that could have been dicey for him.
Stoney is now in between Larry and Vodka. Oh, this could get spicy between... Or Vodka and Benzo, sorry, this could get dicey. Very dicey once Vodka catches Stoney.
Yeah.
So Stoney could
100%.
Stoney could be going for hard to soft here.
Yeah, that's the interesting thing, is the fact that Benzo and Stoney have still not pitted, so...
If they get a
I know
safety car
Benzo-
here, that is Benzo's
Yeah.
PayPal service reopening.
Yeah, yeah, right. As we see Slingshot go in for his second pit stop of the race. But yeah, man, it's kind of wild.
He goes for mediums again. So he did not take those mediums very long. I would have personally went for... I personally would have went a little bit longer in the middle stint.
Now, yeah, Slim also pitting as we were waiting for Slim's second pit stop. But I was going to say, yeah, because the fact that Stoney and Benzo haven't pit yet, it's worrying because it makes you think they're going for the softs, but we know that Benzo Slice is a big fan of the medium tires. He's said it himself, he thinks it's the best tire in the game, so I'd be very shocked if Benzo didn't go to the
We
mediums
have
there.
a yellow flag and it is Greybush in Sector 3.
Free.
And he spins
Okay.
again. Woohoo!
Spins. Ooh, almost hits the wall there, but dodges it. No safety car there. Doyle messed up as well, though. And Slim. Bunch of mess ups here at the back. Bunch of mistakes
Yeah,
as Larry
Larry
takes
turns
fast lap from
second
Abrupt.
So he's only 3.5 seconds behind Vodka here now.
Yeah, kind of wild that, Oh, and Greybush just pitted again. Yeah, Greybush's race is definitely over now, I would say.
Hoping for a Greybush show tonight.
Oh, and he's retired in the pits, yeah. Greybush has retired in the pits.
As of right now, the closest battle we have is Slingshot and Great Ace. And
Correct.
Bad Madu pits for his medium tires.
There's one stop.
Let's see if he does the softs.
He might... Oh, right, yeah. Because Babadoo was doing 2 stop, wasn't he? Yeah.
And he does go on the softs. That is the right call.
Call. Yeah. So this could actually be a good finish for Williams as a team late in this race.
Hopefully. And we get Great Ace passing Bad Madu.
Yeah.
And
Slingshot is still just... Yeah,
So-
Slingshot's still just behind Sean this whole time.
Oh, we have the yellow flags.
Oh, a Red Bull. Was that vodka? I thought I saw a Red Bull there. Messing up.
That was Grey Bush and Red Bull re-entering the track, I believe. I'm not sure.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Benzo has now pitted.
Benzo has pitted and see Stoney goes on. So he is doing the hard soft.
Oh, what happened? Firewater's lost it. Firewater's...
Oh my
we didn't
goodness.
catch up, but we have our safety car. Late game safety car. Just as Benzo Slice enters the pits for his softs.
And look at Stoney Stewart. Look at Stoney.
Stoney, 19 lap all hard. This is actually set up for a Stoney Stewart win, I think. this strategy. Stoney's going to come out. He's going to be on fresher softs than Benzo.
And Vodka and Larry. Whoa. This is gonna
Benzo
be
got
tight.
fucked. The PayPal service actually backfired on Benzo there. It was like 5 seconds. It was like 10 seconds too late.
Yeah. Wow. He must have done a crypto service there, man. Wow. That's the Benzo Slice crypto service. His crypto just crashed, man. Wow.
Oh man, holy shit. This is wild. Wow. So Firewater, yeah, he had such a great qualifying session and his pace was just off the whole race. And then, yeah, so we have Gator pitting once again.
Oh, wow. This definitely just changed the race. I was ready to relax, man. My goodness, you never relax in Formula 1, man. Especially
Right?
in the prime grid racing league, man.
Right? I thought it was a pretty standard race until, like, it was an action-packed but pretty standard race, and now that's kind of shaking everything up. That's,
Oh, we got Liam. We got Doyle. Oh my god, we got Larry.
Larry just picked up another penalty.
Speeding in the pit lane. Doyle speeding in the pit lane.
Oh my god, yeah, that's like 6 seconds of penalties now. That's really going to cost Larry. I found it's going to be hard now for Larry.
And Vodka pits. Vodka
And so
goes under the softs.
So is Abrupt and Stoney. They're all going to the softs, I bet.
I don't think that was a great call from Larry there. He's going to be vulnerable now in those mediums. And don't forget, he do unfortunately have those penalties, so he has to gain 6 seconds on second place, which is a very tall order for Larry right now.
Yeah, Larry might have screwed himself here a little bit, but wow. I still think this works out perfectly for Stoney. Like, staying out as long as he did actually really worked out for Stoney, I think, because now when this restart happens, he's gonna be going at it with Benzo.
Great Ace getting another 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings, multiple corner cuts.
So this is also going to be the perfect opportunity. Obviously, like you said, yeah, this sucks for Great Ace because there's penalties, but now some of the guys behind him, like Slingshot and Bad Madu, it's now the perfect opportunity for them to pull ahead and get more points. So we've had free DNFs, man. Crazy. Unfortunately, I don't think either of us caught Firewater there.
No, I didn't catch it.
I think it was on the turn where they're coming up to now. Like, not this turn, but where the safety car is too. Like this turn here, I think is where he went off.
Okay. Oh
yeah.
Wow.
Right there, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, it is very tricky. He gets throttled down, so he must have lost the rear ender and hit the wall. It's unfortunate for Firewater, man. Wow.
Yeah.
That's definitely going to hinder his championship hopes.
Right? He went from fucking
5th to out, man. He could have top 5 finisher.
My fucking short-term memory. Didn't he just have pole?
He did have pole. Yes, he did. Oh no, or did he? I don't know, man.
It was him and Larry up at the front, wasn't it, at the beginning?
Yes, him and Larry.
Yeah,
yes.
It was Firewater. Firewater started from pole, and now he's out of the race.
Wow.
Like,
dude, that's like Charles Leclerc at every race this year, man. Starts at pole and he loses.
And now he's there eating 6-figure dinners with the boys at Abu Dhabi, and he's not even smiling in group photos because he's so depressed from this year. Crazy. Yeah.
Oh god.
Yeah, I'll have to send that to you later. But yeah, we only got. Looks like there's gonna be like 5 laps left of the race once the safety car goes in. I'm assuming safety car is gonna go in after this lap.
Man, I might go get $180 worth of French fries now. Damn. Buddy.
Why?
Buddy, you go to that dinner, you wouldn't even be able to afford the fucking French fries, man, let alone everything else.
Yeah. Right?
Let's see if Stony Stewart can pull off this massive victory, and then he might get taken out for a 6-figure dinner.
Right? Yeah. Toto might reward him
Yeah.
in that
Total much
Mercedes.
total much FaceTime, man. Congratulate him on the win.
Yeah. As you can see here, yeah, like you said, I think the mediums are really going to hurt some of these guys here on the restart.
Well, Larry has a very, very tall order ahead of him right now. They're trying to hold on for this win here.
Mm-hmm.
Unless we get a safety car, which could happen.
Yeah. Still possible. But this restart's going to be nuts. Like you said, for these guys, Abrupt, Vodka, Stony, and Benzo all in these fresh softs. But, so like I said, I don't think Benzo's not completely screwed, but I do think that you might not see the effects of Benzo's mistake on the restart, let's put it that way, but by the end of this race, once these 5 laps are through, you'll see Benzo's tires getting worn out more than the other guys, I think.
Oh, definitely.
And that could cost him in the end, like a position or two. So we'll have to see. It was really bad timing. I mean, he literally pitted just as the safety car came out, so...
Yeah, it wasn't the best timing for Benzo. But he is very good on these soft tires.
The safety car staying on another lap.
Staying another lap because we got Slim the Thug, and L Doyle a minute behind, so we had to wait for those two to catch up.
I see. But yeah, we also might see Bad Madu move up a couple positions by the end of this race. He's on the softs as well, whereas everyone ahead of him is on the mediums.
Oh yes, they'll definitely be one to watch as well.
So I wouldn't be too surprised by that as well.
This situation reminds me of Silverstone in real life. Charles Leclerc was on the hard tires, offset from everybody else. So Larry could be in this kind of situation here. You alright, man?
Yeah, sorry, I just I hit myself in the fucking...
I heard you. You're like,
fuck. Yeah. Hit myself in the wrist there. Ouch. But,
in your wrist? What do you bump your wrist on, man?
I was doing the usual. I was doing the
weaving on the straight, were you? You were hitting your...
No, the me doing the fist against the open hand.
Oh, okay.
You know, when I jump up and down with the...
Oh, yeah.
When I get excited for this end of this race, and I hit myself right on the fucking bone on the side of my hand there. Ow.
Ooh, that hurt.
That was an ooga booga move. But,
Alright, safety cars in this lap after that little boo-boo.
Yeah, like I said at the beginning, man, I said Stoney started from the back, but you can never count Stoney out. He's had so many... In the second half of the season, Stoney's had some great recovery drives, and this is just another one of them, so...
Now, Larry has to get a good start here, so he has to time.
He has to. Alright.
And here he goes.
Here he goes.
Let's see if he catches Benzo out here. Get a good exit here, Larry. Come on. Here we go. And somebody goes wide. Who went wide there? There's a Haas. Doyle goes wide.
Doyle.
He's lapped
there,
down.
Yeah.
Don't mind me. Alright, let's focus on the battle ahead.
Yeah, we see Gator. Gator's just behind Abrupt there now.
Abrupt will have the better traction with those brand new soft tires.
He will, yeah. Gator's still sitting currently behind him.
Slim the
now
Thug.
picking up a 3-second time penalty.
Slim the Thug picks up a penalty.
Yeah. So again, that's just more in Bad Madu's favor, for the time being. Stoney now, he's not too far behind
Benzo Slice.
Benzo. No.
Then we got the front end of basically a DRS train now.
Yeah.
Larry is currently still holding everybody off, but then again, he does have that penalty. So he does have.
He does have that. He does have that penalty, and DRS is not re-enabled yet. Keep that in mind too. So
Definitely.
we're gonna have to wait. We're gonna have to wait for the. Oh, and big spin from Vodka victory there.
Oh my goodness, Vodka
Oh
victory.
my God, what a choke from Vodka. He had such a great race this whole.
What a choke. Oh my goodness.
He had such a great race this whole time, but now he's fallen all the way into the back of the pack.
Oh my goodness, this could. Benzo Slice has an opportunity.
This could change the championship again. So last week at Singapore, put it in Vodka's favor. Now this is seriously put it in Benzo Slice's favor. As Stoney takes fastest lap.
Benzo Slice's PayPal service is reopened for business.
Wow, holy shit. As you can see, Bad Madu makes the move, gets ahead of Slim quite easily there.
Benzo almost goes wide here.
First
So
turn.
Benzo is currently, and will currently be, only like 10 or 15 points behind Vodka in the championship if he can win tonight.
Yes.
But
Even if he doesn't win, even if he just stays where he's 2, like he doesn't even need to pass. Like he doesn't need to pass Larry to get the win. But like he does have Stoney behind him, which as you can see, Stoney's now trying to go side by side with Benzo.
That's grade ace, I think, man. Is it? No, that's Benzo. But for some reason on my screen it shows he's 1.3 behind.
Strange. That's F122 for you. But yeah, Stoney. Oh, breaks way later than Benzo there. I was afraid we were gonna have some contact there. It's been a deadly race. We see, as we saw, Bad Madu and Slingshot going at it there now too. Two of them going side by side. Williams and Alpine.
Larry is actually
Slingshot
holding them off.
Slingshot pulls ahead of Bad Madu once again, but Bad Madu is on the faster tires.
I'll say
And
I'm
you
bored
got,
with Stoney here.
Yeah, see what Stoney can do to Benzo here going into this zone.
DRS
DRS is now
down there.
re-enabled,
Benzo and
but not for this zone though. It's not. It looks like it's not enabled until the next zone.
Alright, we got Slim the Thug catching up to Bad Madu. We got Bad Madu and Slingshot going at it.
Oh, Stoney now going side by side with Benzo, going into this first sector.
And Stoney with the move.
Looking to make-
What a move.
Stoney with the move. That's huge. That could decide the race. So like we said, Larry got that 3-second time penalty. So all Stoney has to do now to win the race is stay ahead of Benzo Slice.
Bad Madu spins.
Bad Madu has screwed up. Yeah, Bad Madu spins. He's now going to fall even behind Vodka now. You know, Bad Madu's looking like he could have a good finish there, but now his chances with that, especially with that penalty, are kind of slim. No pun intended. But yeah, but it's not over yet for these guys at the front. Stoney has gained a little bit of a gap on
Benzo does have
Benzo
DRS
not-
on Stoney. Will he try for the move? He's catching up to him rapidly.
he's definitely faster in the straight.
No, he's not.
He's
gonna
definitely
try for it.
faster in the straight.
Bit too
Not
far
yet.
back.
Not yet. Maybe on the next straight he'll try it. But keep in mind, look, Abrupt's now caught back up with the top 2 guys as well. So keep in mind, with that 3-second time penalty from Larry, Larry might be at the lead right now. But as we're looking at it, Larry might not even get a podium due to that penalty.
Oh wow.
This is looking like a podium fight between Stoney, Benzo, and Abrupt right now. Wow. Yeah, this is crazy. So all Stoney has to do to win the race is stay ahead. He has to stay ahead of Benzo, and he has to keep at least a 3-second gap to Larry. If Stoney wants to win, his first race in his first race in PGR Season 8 this season. I don't think Stoney's won a race yet. He won a sprint race. He won the sprint race at Silverstone, but he has not won a full race yet this season. So that will be huge.
Yeah, 2 laps to go.
2 laps to go. Yeah, it's going to be very crucial.
I'm staying up with this top 4.
Meanwhile, Vodka's at the back. Vodka's trying to do some damage control. He's trying to move up as much as he can to reduce that point gap with Benzo in the championship. but it's going to be, you know, it just shows that the championship is definitely not over yet. It looked like Stoney had to make a little bit of adjustment there.
He did have to make a little bit of correction there. Because Benzo's not coming on the back of him. Benzo's going for the move, and Benzo will get that move on the DRS.
Yeah. Benzo pulls ahead of Stoney once again.
Wow, what a scrap for first place here.
Yeah.
But look at that. As they're battling, Larry is gaining time.
Larry is gaining time, now up 2 seconds. That's what Larry has to do. If Larry wants to win, he has to gain an extra second, and he only has like another lap to do it. So Larry could still do it, but he's going to have to create a gap. Yellow flag in Sector 2. Looks like someone a little wide there, but yeah. Stoney now just behind Benzo. Stoney's still going to be trying to pull ahead of Benzo, though, too. And Abrupt's just been quietly sitting behind the two of them.
Oh,
but yeah, we see
Babadoo
making more errors, yeah. There, causing yellow flags to come out. Correct. But yeah, final lap of the race now. We got one real DRS zone left coming up here. Will Stoney be in range? Can he make up the time on these turns to Benzo? Remember, Benzo has no downforce compared to Stoney. If there was any time for him to make it up, it would have been there in the first sector. We have Great Ace. I think Great Ace screwed up there a little bit. He's lost some time to Slingshot behind him.
Stoney will get the DRS down the back straight, but he's too far back.
He's too far, yeah. Whereas Slingshot might be able to make the move on Great Ace now. Going into this same zone. Since Great Ace just lost a lot of time. Will Slingshot be able to make a move here?
It looks like it's going to be a Benzo Slice victory. What a turning point in the championship here.
Championship, yeah.
As long as you don't make any mistakes here.
Yeah, as long as he doesn't make any mistakes. Keep in mind, it's never over. We saw what happened last week. I mean, well, you didn't see, but it's possible.
I know what you're talking about, man. 3 corners to go for Benzo Slice.
Here he goes. Stoney right behind him. Final turn of the track coming up here. Stoney's just right behind him now.
And we have
Stoney's not gonna be able to make the move there.
We have Benzo Slice crossing
the
line for the win of the US Grand Prix.
And Larry will not even get podium. Larry will not even get podium due to that one penalty. Wow.
Wow.
Larry finishes in 4th. That's our podium. Benzo, Stoney, and Abrupt.
What a race.
Wow.
Unbelievable stuff from Stoney, Stewart, and Abrupt.
And Abrupt, that's crazy. Abrupt's first podium of the season. Stoney almost had his first win of the season, just barely lost. As you can see there, he just barely lost it to Benzo. If he had just been able to make up a little bit more time there in the first... It's because his first sector on that final lap was really poor. If he had had a good final sector, he could have potentially passed Benzo again in the DRS zone, but...
And I don't know if you've seen that Vaca has gained 2 places due to penalties, so he did finish P7. So damage limitation for Vaca victory.
Great.
And we got Stoney Stewart for the driver of the day. And I'm going to have to agree, man. What a race from Stoney Stewart, man.
Yeah. I have to agree. Another driver of the day for Stoney Stewart. The man, in the past 5 races, I have given Stoney Stewart driver of the day in 3 out of the past 5 races. The man has been on fire in the second half of the season. He's really been... He was really frustrated in the first half of the season, really couldn't get it together, and now second half of the season, he's been having some amazing drives. They're just jaw-dropping to watch, but let's not take things away from the rest of the podium. Solid win from Benzo Slice there. He had a mistake early on. He still managed to recover and win the race. And Abrupt with his first win, or I should say his first podium finish with Williams this season.
Wow, great race from all 3 drivers here. Yeah, I'm very, very impressed with Stoney Stewart's driving. He went from last to second. What a race, man, especially on the hard tire stint. He made it work.
Last to second. I'm telling you, that's what he did. He did the same thing at Silverstone as well. He's had some really good races recently.
Stoney Stewart was making love with those hard tires today, man. He was doing a great job on them.
Yeah. And as you can see there, Larry, though, also damage limitation for Alpha Tauri in the Constructors. Larry still finishing in 4th, even though his teammate DNF'd. Not a bad finish for Ferrari after either. 5th and 8th, Slim recovered. Great, Slim started at the back, pretty far back, I think.
Yeah,
I couldn't
great.
imagine.
Yeah, great recovery there from Slim, the Ferraris, to get a couple more points for the constructors.
Yeah, a 6th place, as you can also see, due to penalties there, a Slingshot. A 6th place finish from Slingshot as well. So Slingshot has now finished all the past races. He's had 4th, 5th, and now 6th place finishes in all the past races. So Slingshot has also been up in the conversation. Keeping it competitive. Still climbing up. He's holding on. Especially, keep in mind, that Firewater DNF, that might move Slingshot up now. We'll have to see where that puts where things sit after that. Because Firewater, that was a huge DNF from Firewater there.
Time to get the top 3 drivers in now
Yes.
for the post-race interviews.
Yes, let's get Benzo, Slice, Stony Stewart, and Abrupt in here. We got Benzo. Let's get
Abrupt,
and I have Stony on. I have his Xbox account. Let me send him an invite.
What a fucking race.
What a race from you guys. Good job, Brupp. Your best, up to this point, your best race of the season, in my opinion, was Jeddah, but now you've won up that as well. This is definitely your best race of the season so far, buddy. How are you feeling tonight?
Not too bad, man. It was a rough race. I'm going to tell you, it had me sweating there for a while. I think I'd have done a little bit better on podium if I wouldn't have had that one spin.
Mm-hmm.
No sweat, no game, man. And you definitely gained today. Great result for you, Williams, today. Really great drive to look at.
Yeah, I was glad to get on the podium. I was like, all right.
Yeah, that's going to help you move up some positions in the Drivers' Championship before the end of the season, I'd imagine, as well.
Oh, I'm hoping there's more podiums to come. There's 7 more races left. I'm hoping to get 7 more podiums.
Yeah, that's why you always got to hope for that, man. But yeah, good stuff, because I know you haven't been enjoying your time with Williams
No,
season,
and you know, this is one of them tracks I do not enjoy racing at. I mean, I like the track, I don't like racing it.
Yeah, it's weird though. There's people have some of those tracks where they don't like it, but for some reason they're quick at it. So that just happened to be the case tonight here in your, like you said, your home track. The US of A. But no, good stuff, man. Glad to see you up there on the podium finally. It's been easy to get down yourself considering what's been going on this season, but I'm happy to see that you're trying to have a good end to the season.
Oh, I'm always gonna push.
Yeah.
That's the way to be, man.
You don't give in. Good stuff, man. But let's next we'll talk with our second place. We're going in reverse order tonight. We're changing things up a little bit. We'll go with our second place finisher tonight, Stony Stewart, who almost had the win. Stony, me and Pete both gave you driver of the day tonight. How are you feeling, man? That was an amazing drive, amazing recovery from you there.
Yeah, I just kind of set my car up for a lot. I knew the tire drop off is a lot here, so I just kind of set it up for stability, and kind of first pace I just kind of stroked it and just kind of kept it real easy, and it actually paid off. I actually benefited quite a bit from that safety car, so.
Yeah, to the point where I thought you had the win in the bag after that safety car, because Benzo kind of got screwed on that safety car, but yeah. No, it was a solid back and forth between you and Benzo there at the end. That was really exciting to watch. I feel like, I don't know if you felt it, but it felt like to me Benzo's setup was just more geared to those straights, and it was just hard to head on him there.
I would catch tenths on him, in the last sector there with all those turns, and then he would just pull away from me on the straights.
Yeah, we noticed that while watching, man. But yeah, man, what a drive from you, man. Congratulations. Great result.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah. You've been killing it, man. Interesting stat I just said to Pete. I think in the past 5 races, you've had free drivers of the day in the past 5 races, I think. So you've been You've been smashing it recently, man. So great recovery. I know, like, you were frustrated with yourself. You were hating, like, everything was just you're having an awful time at the beginning of the season, but now going into the second half, you've really been showing what you're capable of to all the viewers. So great stuff, man. Hopefully we see more from you for the remainder of the season. Hopefully we see you climb up those rankings a little bit in the drivers.
Yeah, we'll see. Hopefully it's not. I feel like I'm getting this pattern where I do good and then I crash out the next week and then I do good. So hopefully I don't continue that.
Yeah, no, great stuff, man. Well, hopefully it'll all go good for you for the rest of the season. But before we leave, we have to talk to our race winner tonight, Benzo Slice. Benzo, man, after last weekend at Singapore, you must have been feeling really down. So this must be a real lifter for you, is it?
For real, yeah. Bro, last week was that was a heartbreaking defeat, like they used to say. But hey, I got back, started practicing today. I did one practice earlier this week, but after that I was like too busy, so I never had time to, get the feel of the track. But then yeah, like you said, I felt like my setup was more for the straights because I was losing to everyone on the curves. Like every turn, it was like, damn, they're pulling away, and then I get on the straight and I'm back on them. So there was that. But hey, you said the safety car didn't help. Hey, that thing came like straight into my hand because when I pitted, it wasn't a safety car, but I put on the soft like anyway. So I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna try it, and then boom, safety car appears. So I was like, god damn,
You
man.
got-
So
You
I
got
was
pretty
like,
lucky there,
yeah.
man. You got pretty
Oh,
lucky
yes.
there, man.
Yeah, luck.
Fucking
Yeah,
PayPal's back, man.
oh man, like that safety car, man. Hey, if I could kiss a driver right now, hey, call me that man, bro.
But yeah, no, it was actually a good thing that you went against your gut instinct, because I was so shocked when you kept going on the hards. I was like, wow, because I know that you're a big fan of the mediums, so I was a bit shocked to see that you were going for the softs instead of the mediums, but I guess it worked out in the
Oh
end.
yeah, because I didn't have to pit the second time, so I was just like, oh, well, let me pass.
Right? Yeah, so that's great for you, man. That's kept, we love to see it too, because, all things were hopeless after last week. We're like, oh my god, is this going to be the turning point in the championship? Is this like Vodka's? And then you saw Vodka, and it was like the reversal. This time Vodka spun, and
Yeah, I at the restart, I think, bro, I was so focused I couldn't like check back actually to know what happened, but I was like, god damn, what happened? And then I looked on my what's it called, my the thing where you see like who's in front and behind, and I saw that his name wasn't there anymore. I was like, what happened?
yeah. So I think he'll still be in the lead, but it won't be
Oh, yes,
by
yes.
nearly as much as it was last time. So you've closed the gap after tonight. That's for sure. You've done exactly what you had to do, and next week is going to be interesting. We got Mexico. We got another sprint race. We got Mexico next week, and it's a track that a lot of people don't have a lot of experience on. Not a lot of time put into that track, so we might see even some of the most consistent drivers make mistakes next week on Mexico. So looking forward to it. Good job tonight, fellas. Another great race in the books here with PGR Season 8. To all the viewers watching, thanks for watching. You'll see us next week, like I said, at Mexico, same time as always, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, to watch us do some no assists league racing. I'm your host, Sidonian Muse, and I will see you guys in the next one. And before I leave, Pete, would you like to say anything? Since you joined me here tonight.
This is a fucking awesome race to watch from this really, really hard month I've had in my life. So it's great. It's great to be back on with some of my buddies and watching Formula One on the Xbox in this deadly league we have here. Thank you all the viewers for watching and tuning in, and all the VODs on YouTube. Muse, you're doing a wonderful job with all that stuff. And all the drivers in the league, you're doing great. You're doing absolutely awesome. It was one of the best races this season, in my opinion. along with Singapore last week. I can't wait to watch that one as well.
Yes, sir.
But yeah, good stuff, guys.
Yeah,
And we'll
man.
see
Good
you
job,
next
guys.
week for Mexico. Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.